it feels like that, okay, oh, you, I love this food and I want to eat badly. I do not stop myself. Honestly, if I feel like eating donut, I eat a donut. If I feel like eating frozen yogurt, I eat frozen yogurt. Those are my weakness, actually, if you don't know. Donut and frozen yogurt. So don't torture your body saying that, oh, you can't have this. Of course, I'm going to say my body, I don't need to eat meat because I'm a vegetarian. And now don't tell me why am I vegetarian. I was born vegetarian, so I'm going to die vegetarian. So and so that's period. So don't ask me a question on me being vegetarian. uh, so there are some other notes that I have made. You know, no gadgets or distractions while eating. I even don't like to talk much when I eat. Honestly, when some other people are talking too much and doing so many activities around, it just bothers me a lot. So I had to just come up with my own thing that, okay, well, I can't control other people, but I'm going to control myself. So when I'm eating, I prefer not to talk. I prefer not to have any gadgets. I know I have to work a lot whole day in front of screen, and you can imagine, like, I do all the work on my own. Anything related to Bhavna's Kitchen, all the websites, anything. So screen time is actually extensive in my case. And I sit in front of my laptop, you know, like almost a few hours a day. So the remaining time, I want to stay calm. I want to give myself some time. I go in my garden. I do some at least something, you know, in my garden even. It's good that I have a passion for gardening as well. I just simply love to spend as much time as I can in my garden. So that's why I thought of doing even the live today outside, because it's one of my you know, like, favorite moment, that whenever I feel like overwhelmed, tired, garden is something that can calm me down easily. So yeah, so no gadget distractions while eating, that's the key. And um, include handful of nuts. I already said that in your daily diet. For example, almond and walnuts in the morning, or like peanuts and cashews in the afternoon. By the way, I throw peanuts in almost my many chat recipes. Chats are basically kind of Indian salad, you know, but it's very chatpata, very tasty. I'm sure chat is very globally known by this time, so I'm not going to explain more about it. Chat is one of my favorite. I can eat almost every day. Just like people can eat sandwich every day, I can eat chats every day. So because chat is something where you can you know, throw anything you want, like, you know, all you have to have is some chutneys, which I always prepare in a bulk and refrigerate or freeze, so I can make chats anytime. um, in my case, the only thing matter is you know, the taste. I know that that should not be my priority, but I can eat those food easily if I season my food very well, because that's how I grew up eating all those kind of food. So again, as I said, don't torture your body. If your body says you need spicy food, eat spicy food. Spicy food is good for life anyway. So yeah. Another thing is eat greens when they are in season. When I say greens, meaning like many types of vegetables, leafy vegetables, even like spinach, kale. Spinach is one of my favorite, and I pair up with lentils. Lentils and spinach goes really well. So you can prepare curry. You can prepare even salad, like cook your lentils until they are still like a soft, but still like kind of a grainy, and just to saute your spinach slightly and then add in your lentils. So soup is super duper easy. So you can make even spinach and lentil soup. So that's my favorite combination. And then includes like a whole millets, like a ragi, or you know, like quinoa, um, as much as you can, like not in a flour form of flour, but whole. um, you can eat even flours, because I do eat flours. Even I do rely on a lot of breads, right? So I do eat even flour, but then as the health organizations always promote, like eat your grains, like whole grains and all that, which is very true, because the less they are processed, more nutrients they are. So that's the reason it is recommended to eat them whole as much as you can. um, Sometimes we all know all this, but it's really hard for us to put it in practice. But trust me, it is not that hard. um, I have made Greek salad. Anjana, oh nice. um, Hi Nisha. So I'm so glad that a lot of you are watching me for in this episode, and trying to I'm sure, as I said, like we sometimes know all these things, but then sometimes we can't just practice those rules, right? And so that's the reason I wanted to talk with you all, that it's not that hard. It's just that you have to get into that habit, and getting into habit is not even that hard. One thing at a time. Don't just torture yourself for several things at once. Just go for like one thing at a time, and that will keep you motivated, and that will encourage you to move forward to the next step. So yeah, so include whole grains in your diet. um, don't forget ghee. I know, like there's a debate between whether ghee is healthy or unhealthy, and honestly I don't want to say that it's healthy or unhealthy, but in my family we've been eating ghee for like it's like from our father, forefathers, grandfather, I don't know, ancestors, I could say that. And so I have kept mostly my family diet the way I grew up, eating dal chawal, roti, ghee, um, and I still eat all those almost like a couple of times a week, if not for the whole week, but at least like 3 to 4 times, I could say that, not just couple of times. And I don't regret eating all those things, because I'm pretty active as well. Like throughout the day I have a lot of things to do. um, though I said earlier that I spend a lot of my time in front of screen, but still I try to stay as much active as I can. And I do get up often from my chair while I'm working even. There are a few days when I just get so much, I get lost into my work so much. But as soon as I realize that, okay, I need to get up now and give myself a break, I just get up immediately, and then start focusing on something else. By the way, in my case, it's something like this. When I'm focusing on my work, I focus on my work. But when I go out of my room, I just forget what I was doing in my room, because if I just keep on thinking the same thing, I'm not allowing myself for other creativity that is happening around me. There are a lot of things around us which it's amazing if you just can get into habit of enjoying all those creativities, moments and all that. So the little thing will keep you in a good mood, and anything that you are looking forward in your life, whether happiness, joy, so I honestly believe that no matter what kind of work you have, no, it doesn't matter what kind of day you had, um, take some time out for yourself, and definitely it helps a lot. I benefit a lot just by focusing on myself sometimes, because if I'm doing good, then I can just help others. Let's just put it this way: if you are not doing good, it's just almost nearly impossible to help others. So um, I I focus on my health first, so that I can help others. Um, and then yeah, it's like it came to the same thing. Oh, before that, I want to talk that 30 minutes of workout a day is must. If you right now, if you are in a good health and if you want to continue with that, be sure to have at least 30 minutes of your time for workout. Now, sometimes workout may take longer than 30 minutes. And some people may not have that kind of time. So in my case, what I normally do, I get warm up and then do some core yoga depending on my day. I do core yoga only like 3 to 4 days a week, not every day. Every day I do some stretching, I get warm up and then do some exercise and then cool off. It is very important to cool off after any kind of workout, whether it's like whether you're definitely you want to cool down yourself when you perform core yoga or when you do like a hard exercise. So cooling off your calming your body is very very important. You have to get into that mood or get into that kind of a day, that because you're gonna have a long day after that anyway. So making yourself calm or cooling yourself will help you a lot. So when I say that like get warm up, in my case, in order to get warm up, I just start with some stretching, then I jump or walk, go for a walk or jog, and then I come back and perform some practice some core yoga or anything that I'm doing for that day. Now when I want to cool off, I start focusing more on my breathing. Um, Even when I perform any yoga, breathing has to be there. I am still focusing on my breathing, but when I want to cool down, when I want to calm myself,